Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about blockchain. Yes, let's forget about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, this coin and that coin. There is something that's more powerful than cryptocurrencies in general, and that's called the blockchain. Without the blockchain, cryptocurrencies will not exist. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are just one application of the blockchain. So I know we like talking about Bitcoin, NFT, and different other exciting things. In today's video, we want to talk about something that's the foundation of everything we talk about, which is the blockchain. The blockchain is the future. So if you get it now, hey, you've gotten the future. So in this video, I will take you through what you should know when it comes to the blockchain and why the blockchain is more important than Bitcoin and any NFT that exists. Just before we get started, I would highly appreciate for you to like this video now and subscribe to my channel. It helps to make YouTube push this video to other people to watch it and grow our channel. So without wasting further time, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button before we jump right in and discuss something that's more exciting, more powerful than Bitcoin. Without the blockchain, Bitcoin will not exist. So let's talk about the blockchain, what it is, and how you can get started in investing in the blockchain. You may not believe in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, NFT, and several other things that pop up on the internet. But I want to implore you to believe in the blockchain. What is this blockchain? Why is it important? And why am I talking about it? The future of tomorrow is really dependent on what the blockchain can offer. So just as an example, let's use AWS, Amazon Web Services as an example. Not quite long, we heard about some services that have been shut down, not in operation, because Amazon Web Services had an issue. Now, it could be any other service. Let's just take an example of a server farm, just a room that has several computers for storing things, for operating things that runs the world. For such a farm that have several computers that runs activities in the world, different companies are plugged into this server, like the Amazon Web Services. Different companies are using it. If there is a single point of failure, if electricity is cut off, the whole system is down. So which means businesses all over the world will be affected, like we saw in the case of Amazon Web Services. You can even see an example that I'm reading from TechRadar. Amazon Web Services went down again, and now we know why. So this tells us that Amazon Web Services operate as a single point. So if there's an issue with one of the server farms, it can affect businesses. So this is a classic example of how most businesses even operate. There's a single point of operation. Maybe it's their office, all the data, the storage, the information, the operation are being housed in one place. They try to house it in one place because of cost and security. But the problem is, if there is a failure at that storage center, it can even crash the whole business because it's a single point of communication to the world. This is an issue for us in the modern world because most things we are doing are done online. So some people came up with an innovative approach. Some professors actually thought of something that's innovative. And what's innovative is, instead of housing all our data, our storage, our information in one place, it's common sense for us to have it in different areas. So that if one fails, we can operate from the other area. If the other one fails, we can operate from the other area. And this helps us to understand what the blockchain does. So what is a blockchain? Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Blockchain is not a big deal. It's not a scary word. It's just a way of storing data, storing information. Like I showed you in the case of Amazon server farm. You can store information. It's like a big database. But what made this blockchain so special is that you can hardly change or edit the data that's being stored. Very difficult for you to change, hack, or cheat the system. If you cut off electricity in one area, other areas will still be working. So in this course, I will take you through a deep dive on the blockchain. for you to understand why I can say that the blockchain is the new bank, is the future of the world. Another word for blockchain is distributed ledger technology. As we go through this class, I will explain each of these terms to you. But as the word implies, distributed, it means it's spread. Ledger is just something used to store information, mostly transaction. And technology, technology is the application of science that we use to run the world. So this blockchain guarantees the fidelity and security of record of data. Now, in Amazon Web Services, apart from it having a single point of failure, one person can go and edit the data. One person that's managing this farm can go and change the data. So we want something that cannot be edited, something that cannot fail, something that's impossible to crack. And that's how the whole idea of blockchain comes up. So if you hear of blockchain, think of security at the maximum level. That's why I dropped this diagram for you to illustrate security. When you lock a door with a very big padlock to ensure that nobody comes and tamper with the things inside the house, inside the storage. When you have password for your computer so that people will not come and steal your information or change or alter your information. So at the maximum level of it, at the peak level of it, we use the blockchain. As the name implies, a blockchain is a chain of blocks. Think of a block, this is a block, this is a block, this is a block, this is a block. It can be circular or rectangular. This block is tied to this block. This block is tied to this block. This block is chained to this block. So a blockchain is a chain of blocks. One block is chained to the other block, is chained to the other block. So it's chain of blocks. That's what we call a blockchain. But if you're looking for a more advanced definition, we say that a blockchain is a decentralized, distributed, and oftentimes public digital ledger. So many things are here. But it simply means that it's a chain of blocks that spread all over the world. So this block that you are seeing are not just in America. This one is in America. This one is in Africa. This one is in Europe. This one is in Australia. It's just distributed all over the world. It's spread. It's decentralized. It's not sitting in one place. It's spread all over the world. It's distributed. It's spread all over the world. And most times, it's public digital ledger, which means that the public have access to it. You can have access to it. I can have access to it. It's not something secret. It's not something hidden. It consists of records called blocks that is used to record transactions across many computers. As I've explained to you, inside each of these blocks that you are seeing has transaction A paid B, B paid C. It has transaction inside the blocks. A blockchain can be used to record anything. It can be used to record anything, but most times we use it to record transactions. Think of an Excel spreadsheet that is used to record data. A paid B, B paid C, C paid D, E paid F. We use Excel to record how much A paid B. But anybody can wake up and delete the amount. Anybody can wake up and change the amount. So the difference between a blockchain and a spreadsheet is that a spreadsheet can be changed. The details of a spreadsheet can be altered. For a blockchain, it cannot be altered because it's all over the world. It's spread across the world. Remember, we said the word distributed all over the world. So any involved block cannot be altered retroactively without the alteration of all subsequent blocks. It simply means that you can't change the information in each block. You can't change the information in this block because if you want to change the information in this block, it's related to the information in this block. So which means you will change the one in this block. This one is related to this one. This one is related to this one. It's a very interesting concept. Things are tied to one another. Like you are counting from 1 to 100. You don't just say 98, 99, 100. Even you know that it does not make sense. You will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before you want to get to 98, you need to start from 1. So you can't change items in 98 because you must start from items in 1. And to start from items in 1, which means you will change 1, you will change 2, you will change 3, you will change 4. Before you get to 98, haba, they have caught you and put you in prison. That's what I mean by a blockchain. We keep money in the bank because the bank is secured. So there is something more secure than even the bank, and that's what we call a blockchain. The bank has a ledger. A ledger simply means to think of an Excel spreadsheet where they record A pay B, B pay C. It's used for recording transactions. People can change it. People recorded it, which means people can change it. But for a blockchain, nobody can change it because it's spread all over the world. So if you want to change the one in America, you have to change the one in Australia, you have to change the one in China, you have to change the one in Dubai, and you have to do it all at the same time, which is almost impossible. So which means that you need to control about 51% of the power. And for only one person or only one company to control 51% of the power is so expensive that it does not worth it. It does not just worth it because it's so expensive. So that's why we use a blockchain. We use it to secure systems. So if I record my name on a blockchain as Chinonso Daniel, you cannot go tomorrow and change it. The name will remain there forever. So that's the purpose of a blockchain. It's a platform. It's a ledger that is used to store information in such a way that information that is being stored cannot be altered. So we use it to store the information of NFT because we don't want anybody to alter the information. I don't want anybody to alter it. So that's why the people recorded it on a blockchain. If it's recorded on a blockchain, nobody can alter it. Nobody can change it. So that's the purpose why we use a blockchain to record our non-fungible tokens, because we don't want to be sleeping and someone will come and change our name or the details of our artwork. Because if they change the details of the artwork, they can say that they are the creator of the artwork. So we use a blockchain to stamp it that yes, I am the creator of the artwork and not people that copy the artwork. So this diagram you are seeing, I got it from Investopedia. It's used to explain how a blockchain works. I will just run through it. A new transaction is entered. A pay B. It's simple. A sends some cryptocurrency or some money to B. So that's this part we are seeing here. It starts with someone making a payment. The transaction is then transmitted to a network of peer-to-peer computers scattered across the world. So if you transfer money to your friend through a bank system, even though the bank is not there with you, the app will send message to the bank that A is trying to send some money to B. Does he have enough money in the bank account to send to B? So the bank will do all those plus and minus things. They will do some whatever they do to be sure that A have enough money to send to B. So in this case, we don't have a bank. What we have is a platform. So when A sends money to B now, the money is sent all over the world to computers all over the world on the blockchain to check if A has enough Bitcoin or enough money to send to B, and to ensure that the process of sending the money is secure. Now the networks of computer then solves equation to confirm the validity of the transaction. So once A sends money to B, this process of sending it, so many calculations will be done. Does A have the money? Does A have the authority? Hope A is not revealing information to B. They just do some cryptographic calculations. It's a complex calculation that, trust me, you and I don't want to go into the details of it. So when they're done with that, once confirmed to be legitimate transaction, they are clustered together into blocks. So once it's proven that A can send money to B, they'll put the transaction inside the block. It's a block, you see. They'll put it inside the block. Now A is sending to B, will be there. C is sending to D, will be there. E is sending to F, will be there. So it's not just A sending to B, will be there. So they will collect similar transactions and put all of them in a block. These blocks are then chained together, creating a long history of all transactions that are permanent. This block is not the only thing that will exist. There are other blocks. There's another block of X sending to Y. There's another block here. There's another block. So these blocks will be chained one to each other so that the transactions in each of them will not be altered before the transaction will be complete. So this is what we call a blockchain. It's a chain of blocks to ensure that transactions are not altered, details are not changed. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've not subscribed yet, hey, there are more and more content that's coming on cryptocurrency, on blockchain, on DeFi, and NFT. Just click the subscribe button. It's free. It's free of charge. You don't pay any money to subscribe. It's free. So that whenever I post a video, YouTube will update you. So please like this video, and that one too is equally free. So like the video and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next video. Thank you. If you have any comment, any addition, any subtraction, put it in the comment section and let's start talking there.